Follow me on my travels to France.
Last minute packing, of course. I packed a beret because I didn't want to get another one in France. Now it's off to the airport. IAH is always so crazy, but now I've made it to the gate. Waiting to board now. Boarded. Next stop, Paris. I tried my best to get some rest, but I honestly just watched horror movies the whole time. I watched The Shining for the first time and it was excellent. First horror movie to scare me. It was quite a long flight. This is not the first time I've been to France, but the first time was so short that this is really the first time I'll be able to explore. Now I'm at CDG and it was crazy and chaotic. I thought IAH was crazy, but CDG is huge, y'all. So take that in consideration. If you've got a connection, this is your first time at CDG. Now it is off to the hotel, which is in La Villette, if I am pronouncing that correctly. This is quite far from all of the tourist spots, but it was close to the convention center that NFT Paris was at. This is the hotel room. It's much cuter than I expected. This is my outfit. I decided to wear this because it's cute, comfortable, and warm enough. Next, I decided to go to Corner Luxe. I looked at their inventory before I left so I could go in there with knowing what I want to try on. These shoes were something I had my eye on before I came to France. I wanted to get consignment Louboutins before I decided to get a full price pair, since I've heard they're a little bit difficult to walk in. I decided to get this pair of Louboutins and a Jacquemus bag. Oh my god, fail. And then I let jet lag win, so I took a nap. And then I got ready to go to dinner at this restaurant nearby that really wasn't anything special. Here's what the restaurant looks like and the food. It's just seafood. I can barely remember what it was, to be honest with you. So after that, I got a workout in and then I went to sleep. Day 2 begins with an early morning workout and the hotel complimentary breakfast, which honestly is better than a lot of the other breakfasts I've tried. I got ready to attend a lunch event and then my photo shoot. My lunch event was at Bonbons. Bonbons is a Michelin star restaurant that serves food that is very country, farm-to-table style. It's got a very at-home comfort food feel to it, and I really enjoyed the food a lot. They do have gluten-free and vegetarian options, which was really nice. After lunch at Bonbons, I went to my shoot, which was in Sorbonne, with the photographer Le Petit Regard. It was wonderful. I will share the longer version of the behind the scenes, but here's some snippets of what the shoot looked like. So after that, I went back to the hotel and let jet lag win again. Except this time, it was toxic, honey. I mean, I folded like a lawn chair because I couldn't even get out of bed for dinner. I literally had yogurt that I took from the complimentary breakfast for dinner. I kid y'all not. So that was day 2. Day 3 was my big day at Palais Garnier. So I will make a detailed video about this later, but the night before, after I had my little jet lag nap, I had a crash out because I was under the misconception that you're supposed to get your tickets online and ahead of time, and I literally thought that I would not be able to go to one of the 2 places in Paris that I really wanted to go to. I didn't want to book it ahead of time because I didn't know which day I would feel up to going to it, but then, due to my crash out, of course, I did a lot of research online and found out that you can get the tickets in person. So I went and stood in line to get these tickets. You have to go earlier. It's better if you go earlier, but the self-guided tickets cost about 15 euros. So I woke up early in the morning, got ready, and went with the mission of getting these tickets. I ended up getting in, thank goodness, and it was as breathtaking as I thought it would be. I was honestly so in love. I spent 2 hours and some change, maybe like 2.5 hours, exploring and making new friends with a couple of girls who were also there alone. I was quite worried about this, by the way, because I wanted to take so many photos, and luckily I found a couple of other people that were there alone. So I got a lot of photos, which I was really happy about. After that, we went to Café La Paille, or De La Paille, which has a very similar aesthetic, and it was very cute. I had coffee and mimosa eggs. And then I was off to NFT Paris, where I immediately regretted not going back into my hotel room and getting changed into reasonable shoes, because heels on cobblestone is always a mistake. Always. Oh my gosh. So here's what the conference looks like. It was really dope. Very, very overwhelming. There was a lot going on. Next, I got dressed to take myself out to dinner. Solo dates for the win. I took my new little bag from Jacques Mousse. There we go. I said it right this time. And went to La Magdalena, which I chose because it was super close to the venue that I had to go to for a party, which was the American Cathedral. The food there was really good. The ambiance was excellent. It was definitely loud because there was a lot of people, but that's good because a restaurant that's poppin', that's always good. The ambiance was amazing, as I said. As you can see in this video, I got some shrimp as an appetizer and then some sea bass for dinner. I really wanted the macarons, but I didn't have time for dessert. So after dinner, I was off to the party. And, you know, after attending this party, I can see why people say NFTs, crypto, etc. are cultish, because y'all, look at this. I'm sure those of you outside of this space probably think this is insane. This is not NFTs, by the way. This is ordinals. Like, so this is like a whole Bitcoin section of like NFTs. If this is a horrible explanation of Bitcoin ordinals, by the way. So if y'all are interested in knowing more about that, look that up. But this is just a little summary of what I'm referring to when I'm showing y'all this party. While I was at the party, of course, jet lag strikes again. I fell asleep. So I was really like trying my best to keep it together until I could go back to the hotel. But you know what? That's just life sometimes. So onwards to day 4. Day 4 is Valentine's Day. I attended a couple of speeches at the conference, recorded someone speaking, which was super cool. And then I went to go meet with my fellow model friend at the Ritz for dinner. The Ritz was my second place. That was my must go to on the list for Paris. Love that my Valentine was a fellow model. Like, yes, I'm winning, y'all. So after that, I was really tired, and of course, I went to get some rest because, jet lag was not doing me any favors that day. Day 5, last day in Paris. I woke up to get a workout in and then got ready to go to brunch. We thought about going to Corette, which is definitely a place you want to go if you're going to Paris. Like, please, if you are watching this, put that on your list. But it was packed. And so we went to Chez Genou instead. Chez Genou is known for terrace dining and their unlimited chocolate mousse. Their Dijon mustard is amazing. Oh my god, it is so spicy, y'all. Like, it was making my eyes water. So after the amazing brunch at Chez Genou, I went shopping to get some stuff for my family, myself, and dogs. This area that I was in, which is actually very close to Chez Genou, is very good to get stuff at vintage shops and boutiques. So I got a lot of shopping done. I really wanted to get some lingerie from Princess Tam Tam and something from Pont de Sucre, since I saw it last time that I was in France. And so these two places were marked on my list even prior to coming here. So it was really exciting. This is how it looks for those of y'all wondering. So yeah, that was really dope. I'm really glad I got the opportunity to check some things off of my list from last time. Then I walked to a little coffee shop and it was so cute because it literally matched my whole ensemble. Like, I was in pink faux fur the whole time I was in Paris, and faux fur was definitely the vibe for Paris in winter, y'all. Let me just say, fur or faux fur, Parisians are very big on their fashion, of course, duh. So it was all that, yes. So after that, it was time to go to my next country, which is Portugal. So we got to the airport and then got some macaroons at this place that I really wanted to try. in Paris, but I didn't get the opportunity to, so, got the airport version and then boarded my flight to Lisbon, Portugal. Overall, I had a wonderful time in Paris, and I will do some more detailed YouTube shorts and videos regarding some of the specifics I didn't address in this video, but I can't wait to share my next travel vlog with y'all. So like, comment, and subscribe so y'all can get my updates. Thank you so much for watching. This is Column, and I will see y'all next time.